welcome to my channel. This is my review on the Tenable Fenrir, a White Mountain Knives exclusive. Anyways, I bought this knife a few months ago. It was my first knife I bought from White Mountain Knives. And I tried getting this knife last year in 2024 when Tenable released it, and it was sold out, so I couldn't get it anywhere in Canada. I couldn't get it at House of Knives. I couldn't get it at Blades Canada. So I emailed the good folks over at White Mountain Knives, and they said there was no problem getting it, and it was shipped pretty fast to my house, and I really like it. It's the little brother to the Concept Fenrir, and I got this one in the aluminum handle. But it's a White Mountain Knives exclusive color. Yeah, I just had to deal with my cat. He needed to go outside. Okay, I'm just resuming my video here. So anyways, it's a great little knife. And the blade's not too long on it. I think it's just at around 3 inches. Let's do a comparison here. Spyderco Paramilitary 3. And it's actually a little bit longer than that. As you can see, they're very similar, except it's more of an upswept blade. And then I'll just do a comparison of the Paramilitary 2. You have to find a way of mounting. They're about the same size, length, I should say. My measurement's all off, so that's just over 3 inches. This is just under 3 inches. It's a lot lighter than the, Paramilitary 2. But, it's an alternative if you don't want to spend a lot of money. And you get the deep pocket clip. As I said in a previous video, I got an aftermarket clip for my Paramilitary 2 and Crucarda. We call it a Crucarda. I also have this in Magna Cut. And, well, what's the other one? S45VN. And I have the military in S30V, fully serrated model. I'll do a review on. But yeah, that's basically what they look like. That's a comparison. So this is a lot cheaper than the Spyderco's, and this is Sandvik steel. The higher end Concepts use S35VN. So I just didn't want to break the bank on buying a Concept one and not like it, because there's so many variations of this. But if you really like the ergos on this knife are really good. I can't remember the designer's name, but what I like about Concept is they target a wide range of consumers, regardless of their budget. So that's why I like Tenable. And I have a lot of Tenable stuff. I did a review on I have it here. I was just playing around with it earlier. This knife here, the Raphael. And of course I flick it in there, depth perception. Anyways, while I'm doing this, I'm going to do a spine whack test. Hopefully I don't tick my dog off. Yeah, pretty good liner lock. Hopefully I didn't roll the edge on that. Nope, I didn't. Okay, we'll do a spine whack on there. Okay, doesn't want to open up easily with my left hand. Yeah, pretty good. You gotta like it. Tenable does a really good job on their locks. But yeah. So yeah, bottom line is, if you're looking for an affordable knife and when they are in stock, pick them up because these usually sell out really quick. This knife here, really good for the money, as I said earlier. The jimping is a little minimal right there, which, you know, I don't really mind that. I'm pretty sure that when there, I don't think there's any real hot spot in this knife. I haven't really done a lot of cutting with it, and as you can see, the blade's pretty virgin. There's no scars on it yet. This knife here, I typically like knives in black wash because I am hard on knives. As you can see, I try to deploy the knife blade and I was holding the camera and I accidentally whacked the other blade. But yeah, good knives. Tenable is really good at making good knives. So that's my review on this knife here. It's pretty good. I'm trying to run out of things to say. I'm not saying it's a crappy knife. But aluminum scales tend to get snail trails on them if you leave keys in your pocket. So that's the only complaint I have about that knife there. But I don't think it would be an issue because whenever I keep knives in my pocket, I reserve it just for the knife. I don't bother with putting anything else but the knife in my pocket. That's one thing I've noticed with a lot of knives in the past. Like I used to have sack knives and they used to be just covered in snail trails. Because the handles on Swiss Army knives has really gone down. The quality it wasn't as good as they were in the 80s. Tells you how old I am. Anyways, good knife for the money, worth getting. Cheaper alternative to this. And the only downside is with Chinese knives, you tend to not be able to have the aftermarket scales are not around, but this kind of checks the boxes there. You get the knife that's similar to that, except this is more of an upswept blade shape. But they probably function very similarly. The choil is very similar. And then you have the bonus of the deep pocket clip. Anyways, that's my review on the knife. Take care. Have a good one.